Hey folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. I wanted to give you a little update. This is Saturday, October 5th. Tomorrow's my birthday. Turned 60, damn it. Getting old. I told you all in an earlier report about my doctor's meeting. Well, I got the results back from my blood test, and it's all good. It is a lot better than we ever expected. Uh, all the numbers are way down. I mean, drastically down. Uh, I'm not free of all the hoopla that I have to deal with diabetes, being old and fat, and all that stuff. But the numbers were amazing. It just blew my mind. My cholesterol, which a year ago, and that's what numbers we have to work with, is a year. Uh, my cholesterol was at 2371 a year ago. They're now down to 400. Wow. They need to be down to like 180 or something. They still got a ways to go, but compared to what they were, they're great. The sugar and all that stuff. Uh, Dadgummit, I wish Grandma was up to help me with the numbers. The blood sugar was down to like 200. Uh, yeah, I think it was at like 200 uh, compared to what it was a year ago. Anyway, I can't remember the numbers right now. I'm sorry. Now that I'm trying to remember them, they're going away. They was all right there. Bottom line is I have made leaps and bounds on my health. Now this is over the last year. It's not necessarily to do with this diet. Uh, Now the diet did help on the A1C and all that stuff because that's a 3 month thing, which they don't recommend you to do the A1C every 3 months. It's something that I want to do. It's like a $30 test, you know, and I want to do it to keep track of where I'm at and where I'm going. Uh, so that's not something they necessarily want. It's something that I want. I'm trying to keep track of this as well as I can, uh, just so I can monitor my progress. I did weigh this morning, and if you remember correctly, I was up 1 pound from what I had been. This morning when I weighed, I was down 1.5 pounds. So not only did I lose that 1 pound I'd gained over the last 2 weeks, or that I'd been maintaining a pound higher than what I'd been at, I am now a half pound lower than my lowest weight since I've started this. So, uh, take them where you can get them. A pound and a half, that means that I lost what I had gained, plus I lost the extra half a pound. Uh, the doctor and I had discussed the diet that I'm trying, the one I'm talking to y'all about. And when I was at her office Monday, which she encouraged, we discussed it in depth. Uh, and on the report, I didn't get to talk to her. I talked to one of the nurse girls, and she's reading the doctor's reports and comments. And she continued to tell me, stay on your meds and stay on your diet. So, uh, it just goes to show that if we really want to make changes, we can. Are they easy? No, they're really not. To change our eating habits and our lifestyles is never an easy task. The only time that it's easy is if I'm sitting here on my high horse and I'm talking to you and telling you, you need to change that. You need to stop smoking. You need to stop dipping. You need to stop drinking coffee. You need, whenever it's you sitting here and telling someone else what they need to do, then it's plumb easy to do. You need to just do it. But whenever they go to try it themselves, they find out it ain't as easy as they think. And you only can battle so many battles at one time. You get spread out too much, and that's a recipe for defeat. You know, we all know smoking's bad for me. We really do. You know, I'm not stupid, neither are you. But guess what? This weight that I'm carrying around, which I'm not the biggest fella around, I know that. But at what point does it go? It doesn't matter how much weight you're carrying, to the extra weight's not good for our bodies. Period. So, okay, I weighed in this morning at 262 and a half, I think it was. Uh, Somewhere right in there. I'd have to go look, give you an honest one. Uh, but still, it's more than I should be weighing. Of course, the charts say I should weigh around 190 at the most. That ain't never going to happen. But I still need to lose, what, 50 pounds? You know? And the extra 50 pounds, that's not good on none of us. It ain't good on my joints. It ain't good on my heart. It ain't good, you know? So, yeah, I know I need to quit this. I need to lose weight. I need to get rid of the blood sugar. I need to get rid of the cholesterol. I need to get rid of the taxes. I need to get rid of some of the elected idiots. There's a lot of things I need to do, but I can't spread myself out too thin. I have to concentrate. And that's what I've really been doing, is concentrating on my eating. The doctor's already prescribed me the meds. Grandma sets them up in my little daily thing. Y'all have seen it. So that's all taken care of. So I need to concentrate on my eating habits. I need to change some of the ways that I'm eating, and just stick to my guns. And is it easy? No. I'm a hillbilly. I was born and raised on bread. I like my bread. I like my taters. I like my gravy. There's certain things that I just like. And so many of them I can't have anymore. So I have to choose between them and my health. And that's what you have to do. And like the doctor told me, she said, just because this diet is working for you, because I told her I was starting this YouTube channel to try to help some people and encourage some people. And she said, just be worried, or be warned that just because what you're doing is working great for you, it doesn't mean that it's going to work for Big Tiny. But then again, it might. And whatever Big Tiny's doing to improve his health, that might not work for me. But then again, it might. And with Carlos, he said he's on the trip with us. Who knows? I don't think he can cut out tacos, And we know the tacos is not good for you. You've got all that meat and grease and all that stuff. Now, he did tell me, I'm picking at him, okay? But he did tell me that they fixed tacos the other night and they used turkey meat. That's a step, brother. You did good. That's a step. It's somewhat the same thing I'm doing, where I'm just trying to cut back on some of my meats. I'm not never going to be a vegan or a vegetarian or whatever name they want to go by. I was born and raised eating meats, and I'm going to eat meats. However, I do try to cook the meats a little bit different. I try to eat a smaller portion of them. I try to increase the vegetables and whatnot, especially the green ones. So, I do try to do certain things, but there's some things that we're just not going to be able to do. When Carlos and I was talking, and I allowed to him that I'm not a big fan of the turkey meats and stuff as a substitute. You know, they have ground chicken that we could use. I'm not a big fan of those. However, at what point do you say, okay, it's this ground turkey or ground chicken as a substitute that beats no meat at all? You know? So you just got to be a little bit, what word do I want to use there? Creative, disciplined, you know? Uh, it's just what we have to do. So, well, there's my phone going off over there, as you can hear. This is all I wanted to tell you. Good luck on your journey. Keep me updated. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. Y'all have a blessed day now. Bye.